Welcome to Donut Donny's Retro channel. Today we are looking at another retro classic. Hello everyone, Donut Donny here, and we've reached a milestone. This is episode 50. So since May 2023, so we're near enough a year as well, a year anniversary as well as the 50th. We have gone from Football Manager 1982 to the 50th episode, which is going to be this one. So originally, I was actually made a 50 episode showing what games are coming up next, and then we played a bit of Football Manager 82 at the end. But I looked back at it and thought, might be a little bit boring for you guys watching it, especially with the games coming up. It kind of spoils the suspense for you not knowing what games are coming up in the next couple of more episodes. Now, what I normally do for these recordings also is I record a couple of months ahead of schedule. So normally it's 5 or 6 months ahead of schedule. I think at the currently we're at October by all the episodes that I've actually made. Um, but I'm actually making this one literally the same time it's coming out, which is quite unusual because it is the 50th episode. And also, there's a game that's now come to my attention that I need to show to you guys literally straight away. So we started off with Football Manager 1982 back in May 23rd, 2023. And since then, we have gone through 49, 50 episodes. Um, Current status is that this always changes though, but I can give you up to date that 71 episodes have now been filmed or recorded. In theory, 72 if you include this one now. And we've still got another 29, I think, more to go from there. Current totals, I think, is about 103, 104. Bit of a warning though, when we reach 100 onwards, the games will not be Spectrum games anymore. We're going back to do a bit of retro PC and Amiga, and in some cases BBC Micro. I can tell you the games we're looking forward to then will be Championship Manager 1, Championship Manager 0102, Championship Manager 0304, possibly Football Manager on the BBC Micro, and also one of my old favourite games, On the Ball, which was a German-made game, which only you can only get on the PC and I think on the Amiga as well. But anyway, that's not for quite a while because those when we reach the 100th video, it'll probably be this time next year. So April, May 2025 is probably when it'll come out. And then after that, I will think what the next series of games will be. I will stick with the retro and Spectrum those, that's for certain. But anyway, during the year then of this retro series, we've had a nice increase of subscribers. I did start off, I think, in the series with about 129 subscribers on my small YouTube channel. Don't get me wrong, it's still very small, but as you can see on that screen there, we've now up to 279. So that is amazing that in this YouTube channel, for instance, is about 11, 12 years old, and I've never had such an increase in my life. And hoping that will continue and hoping more people will come to this channel and join us. But also, I'm going to mention that there is a Discord group that I have, which I don't advertise often. So if I just go to my Discord up there, there we go. This is the Bakery Crew. So this is currently in my Fallout because I'm currently playing Fallout at the moment, Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. Due to the time of this recording, Fallout was actually released as a TV series and done very well. But here, you can sort post regular things about gaming and stuff like that, streaming as well, because I do occasionally stream, not too often. But also, this is where a lot of the retro announcements are going to be made when the games are not Spectrum games. Because when I announce Spectrum games, I normally go on the Facebook groups. I belong to 3 Spectrum groups. There's 2 called ZX Spectrum, and then 1 called World of Spectrum. Amazing groups, go to there if you can, if you've got time. But we'll go back to my main retro screen. So this is my YouTube channel, obviously. If you're watching this, then obviously you know about the YouTube channel because you're watching it from my YouTube channel. But if not, If it just comes up in your likes or something like that, then welcome. Then this is the actual channel here. But what game are we looking at today? Well, way back in episode 36, way back for me because I probably recorded it late last year. There was a game called Grassroots Football that came out, and we looked at the beta version. Now, this was done by Chris Grillo, I hope I pronounced that correctly, who's from Malta, and he's made a brand new football game which has kind of a retro feel to it, hence why we are showing it here. Now, this is what it looked like back in episode 36. This is episode 36, and as you can see here, this is what it looked like originally. We're not going to go and show the whole video because what I think you guys need to do is compare this episode 50 to this episode 36 and see what's changed. Because obviously I'm going to load it up for the first time, and this new version, this new beta version, and then we'll compare the two. But anyway, the good thing about this, the great thing about this, is that this game is virtually free, but you can pay a donation, which I advise you to. This is the screen where you can get the game from. So if you can just look at that there, that is the actual what you actually type in. Or you can contact Chris, obviously, who's on the ZX Spectrum groups on Facebook. But there is the link. See if I can zoom. I can't really zoom that, but grillomalta.itch.io backslash GRFM. So that's Grillo, G-R-I-O-O, spelled that wrong, G-R-I-L-L-O, then Malta, as in the country, .itch.io backslash, I think, GRFM, backslash or forward slash, it's a slash anyway. And then all you need to do then is download now, and then it comes up with another screen, and it comes here, then you can put your donation in, and then it will, yeah, I'm sure Chris will appreciate it a lot. He did come back to me when episode 36 was done, and he said quite a few people come and play the game. So I'm hoping this happens again, that a lot of you will go back and play the game. So this is very unusual because we normally go straight into the game about 2-3 minutes, but it's taken nearly 8 minutes just to say thank you to everyone about the Retro channel on episode 50. So the episode 50, which was originally going to be planned with the episodes, is not going to happen now. This is actually going to replace that. So I'm going to fit this in, and so by the time this recording, when I've done this recording, it'll be kind of like 2 weeks as from today, which is close enough to the year anniversary. So that's amazing. So I'm going to go straight to the game because all you guys want to see what the game looks like, and I'm hoping I want to see what the game looks like. So I've loaded it up already. Now, bear in mind that if you have got a Norton antivirus, a lot of alerts will be coming up because this file's not used and it's an executable file, but it's fine. There's no viruses whatsoever on this. So I thought I'd better warn you then, just in case my Norton, just in case it happens. And of course, Chris will be watching this, so he can bear in mind that people's virus checkers will go on a field day thinking there's a virus here, but there's no virus whatsoever. So anyway, when you load the screen up, there is no big screen here, so hopefully you can see this. It's a small screen, and it's a very nice little intro screen there, very good graphics. So obviously you can load game. If you load game, you become Southend United. We're going to do new game, but when you load the game up, a little bit of a warning, you'll get a very retro Spectrum loading screen coming in. As you can see, it's loading, but you'll get the sound as well. This game will have sound, which is already a massive improvement on many other games that you actually got sound on here. So we're going to click new game and then select a theme for the game. So here you can select Commodore 64. The only time in my retro I'm going to mention that. Sinclair and Amstrad. Themes are loaded back via save games. So Sinclair, obviously, is the one. We're going to select country now. It's great to see Chris has got Malta because he's from Malta, so he always put Malta in. Italy, England. I'm English, so I'll put England in. And then select a team to manage. Obviously, I'm using my mouse here, so it's a very friendly mouse game. So all these teams are in alphabetical order, which is nice to see actually. I don't see many games do that. Quite a lot of games do it in what division they're in. So we click next page because obviously I'm going to choose Oxford. There's Oxford. Oxford United, by the way, Chris. Um, if you want help, that's Newport County, Lincoln City. I don't know if you can put abbreviations in, but yeah, yeah, you can. You can put spaces in. So yeah, just to let you know, Oldham Athletic, who are actually a non-league side now, Northampton Town, Newport County, Mansfield Town, Lincoln City, Salford City, Southend United. I suppose you've got any maximum characters you can put in. Tranmere Rovers, Swindon Town, Wigan Athletic. Wimbledon are actually called AFC Wimbledon, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, you've got 48 teams to choose from, which is nice to see. So obviously I'm happy Oxford are in it, or Plymouth Argyle, which is a strange one. So I'll click Oxford, and then I think you probably click Oxford there, so it confirms it's Oxford, so that's good. So click Oxford. Oh, look at that. It's got the badge of Oxford. That's amazing. Really like that. That makes it feel even more that you're the manager of Oxford. Now, I hope copyright issues you'll be fine with this though. So let's look at all these menus. So remember when we reviewed this originally back in episode 36 that half these did not come up. So we'll see if there's any changes there. So let's look at playlists first. View your players, sell your players, academy program. Again, I love having youth academies in these games because it's nice having that feeling, seeing a youth player go up through the ranks and become a legendary player or stay in your club for 10 years or so. So you can edit team names, edit player names, that's good. So let's view the players. Now, obviously, these are not Oxford players. These are just standard players. It's good database and names here. I don't There's no England 1982, 86, or 1990 player names, as you seem to be in a lot of retro games, which would be I'd be quite surprised actually if they were in this. So click here for players page. So actually view your players. Can you actually click on the player name? Oh, this is transfer list your players. Okay, so better not do that. So if you click on if you click on the player name, then a transfer list comes up, and you can transfer list any of these players and then select the player to transfer list. Oh, okay. That's slightly confusing because it doesn't explain that when you do that, but hey, it's not a big issue. So let's view the players. See who we got. We got two goalies. I'm guessing these are goalies. Again, Chris doesn't mind me picking holes in here because he so far I like what I see, but it doesn't actually explain that these are goalies, these are defenders, these are midfielders, these are attackers. It's quite straightforward. Don't get me wrong. When you look at it, it does look like obviously that the top two players are goalies, these are all defenders, and these are all midfielders, and these are all attackers. But I guess some people might like to know that what player position, so you may create an extra column with positioning. I don't know, but again, it's not a world biggie. Anyway, you got skill and fitness, dev, what's dev? Development, maybe? Oh, is that just for youngsters? So it's rating from looks like 0 to 5, so it's good old-fashioned Football Manager ratings. So I can clearly see that my best player is Cardwell down there. I might actually I like editing player names sometimes if I'm going to stay around. So we need to try this out anyway. So 17, so that's cool. Um, Now this of course is the PC keyboard I'm using, not the Spectrum keyboard. So that's cool. So Aldridge is in straight away. That's good. Now I want to go back a screen, so do you type 0? Yes, you do. Well, I'm guessing 0 is the screen you type. Let's just return to menu, player lists, view your players. Let's click on another player. Let's change another player name, number 12, Coca. So edit player names, number 12. I want to try experiment by typing nothing when I want to go back a screen. Houghton. Ray Houghton used to play for Oxford. And then can I just press return? Yes, you can. You can just press return to go back a screen. That's cool. Now I'm going to change Oxford's team name because I can to Oxford United. There we go. And I just press return and it goes back. Very simple. So there's the player lists. Now I'm not selling players yet. Youth Academy program. There we go. Youth academy players all rated 2. Select youth to promote. So I can actually select a youth to promote. So I'm guessing they don't go up any higher than skill 2. Maybe that needs to be explained. So at least here's the position. So maybe you could put them in the main player list. So you've got midfield, defense, K for keeper, which is fine. K for keeper is fine, but I guess a lot of people are used to GK as goalkeeper. But hey, I'm being a little bit extra picky for Chris's sake because he likes me being looking really into the depth of the game. But so far, so very good. Right, I'm going to promote number 3. You cannot promote players. According to the GM rulebook, grassroots, okay, that which is on the PDF file, there's actually is a rulebook, yeah. When you go into the game, by the way, when you load the game up, there is a PDF file, which I can't show you obviously because I'm in the game. You cannot have more than 17 players in your squad. Oh, I've got to sell someone. Ooh. Return to players page. So I've got to sell someone to get a youth player in. I'm going to sell Crowther. Click return. So I'm guessing that's now listed. Oh, bit of flashing text there. That's good. So I'm going to sell Crowther because he's 30 years old and he's got low skill. I'm going to bring a youth midfielder in. So I'm hoping that works. Transfer list. This week's so this is the current transfer list. Oh, nice. Okay, but I don't know how much money we got, so we need to look at the money scheme. So anyway, here's the league table. Nice colours. So obviously, it looks like the top 3 get promoted, the bottom 3 get relegated. I don't know how that happens on the bottom division because we're in the lowest division, Division 3, or as it's called in England, League 2. League, because the English structure, of course, is Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. Um, so season results, we don't see many of that yet. Opponent skills. So this is unique to grassroots football. Basically, the higher the rating, the better the team are. I think I've seen another retro game which just says good, awful, terrible, the best. So this is kind of like, but this is better because it's got the rating. I don't know what rating we are though. So I don't know if we're meant to be good or not. Next match. Better not press next match because that'll probably go into next match. Stats and record, no players yet, so that's cool. Club finances. Now, these screens weren't used much at all in the last version of this game. So it looks like club finances. We've got 500,000. So this screen is definitely being used, so that's great. Amenities. Now, this is unique. And I was going to say unique because you don't see many games with amenities. I think Football Director 1 and 2, or 2 especially, has some of these and maybe some other games. But in later versions, we will see this capacity, concessions, and club shop. Club shop, that's nice little bonuses there. So it'd be interesting to see what these screens are going to be like when we get a more current version. So, and next match, obviously, save game, which we can save because we're on a PC, and then exit the game. So we'll go to next match. We want to see what the games are like. So, we haven't selected a squad. We're against Portsmouth. Oh, nice little screen in the background there, if you can make it out there. So that's cool. So, obviously, we need to pick a squad. We've got referee, skill 4, hardness 6. So, this is, again, unique to grassroots that if you play really dirty football and you're going to get a lot of bookings and a lot of sending offs because this referee is quite tough. So we edit squad. So we need to select our squad. So I think you just click the player name. There we go. Very simple. And then you can select any formation. So obviously I'm going to put 3 attackers in, maybe 3 midfielders. What's actually our 4 midfielders? Actually, is probably we've got quite a strong midfield, so that means I need to select 3 defenders. So I'm taking a bit of a risk here by doing a 3-4-3 formation and Taylor. So that guy there, I can't even pronounce his name. Taylor, Ralph, Dimitriori, Hussein, Houghton, Bridge, Fongut. I have to change some of these players' names, I think. And pick 11. You can clear to get all these squad back to 0 and then back again. So hopefully, I spotted something. Chris, as soon as you change your squad and pick your squad, the referee suddenly changes. So we've now got a different referee. Skill 1, hardness 8. I don't know if that's deliberate, but here we go. So let's compare the squads. Portsmouth got better defence, obviously, because we're playing three in defence. We're same midfield, but our forward lineup's better. Our fitness and morale's better. Yeah, well, morale's level. So play match now. There's sounds in this and animation. We're going to see and watch the game and see what it's like. Oh yeah, we've got the playing style. So we got referee skill 1, so he's not very good, and hardness of 8, so I can't really play down and dirty because I'm going to get a lot of bookings. So careful aggression, offside traps, yes. Pressure, yes. Match speed, normal. We're going to show normal. 3-4-3, it's done it good there. There's reserves. We didn't select any subs, so I'm guessing it's going to be interesting to see what subs we're going to do there. You got match speed, which has changed since the other version. We've now got some good match speeds here. Lightning, so the game goes really fast. Quick, normal. We'll go normal, and then we'll play match. So that's all good so far. There we go. We've got some sound. Yellow card already to Portsmouth. Just a goal. Portsmouth. Nice crowd roar there. Is the referee going to start picking? I remember playing the first version of this game. There was a lot of penalties. Oh, that crowd loud is noisy. I'm going to turn it down for you guys because you might not hear me very well. Okay, hopefully you can hear me better now. So yeah, I forgot the sound could be quite loud for you guys. So there is good crowd noises currently. When a goal is missed or anything like that, you can hear the crowd booing or whatever. Oh, there, it's gone quiet now. And a little bit of crowd chanting there. So anyway, no team changes. Yeah, when we were playing the beta version or the earlier version of this, I remember there were so many penalties. So here we go. Again, the game that was only released. Oh, we got booked there. That beta version when we did it was in February, but of course I recorded it about 6-7 months ago, so I can barely remember it. But so far I can see a lot of improvements here. Oh, goal. 1-1, yay! Well, I don't think that lasted long. It's good to see the opposition got player names. That's always good. Mix up in your defence. Oh dear. We should be losing this pretty badly, actually. They've missed. Oh, hacked off the line. There's a goal. Yeah, I thought so. Portsmouth deserved to be 3. Oh, God, it's 2 goals in 1 minute there. So they scored. Actually, it would have been nice to see the goal scorers screen for a bit longer there, actually, because I was going to talk about it. Like they scored 90 plus 2, and then we scored back in 90 plus 3, but it's gone straight to this screen. But anyway, this is good difference here. We've got how many shots on goal, total chances. So I think this is brand new, so it's great seeing this. Quite a lot of bookings again. So click for the results. There we go. Very quick, but it should be that quick because we're on the PC here. It's a PC game, even though it's a very retro feel. So we did lose that 2-3. And the table is very quick. That's very good. Okay. Injuries. So medical bulletin. Anyway, these screens can be paused because you can move to the next screen by pressing the mouse. Ticket sales. Oh, this is good. Total spectators 6,548. So weekly balance 91. So we made 91,000. Wow, we made a lot. We made a lot in the income due to ticket sales. Maybe 104,000 in ticket sales. I wonder what the ticket price is. That seems awful lot. So yeah, that is the first game. So we will check the club finances. 591. That's good. Oh, this is good. So you can euros 104,768. Well, in Britain we're pounds. We're not the euros. Clubs and sessions. I like this. You can break down your finances screen. This is very good. Stewards and maintenance, so you can check every game to see if you're paying more or paying less. Player salaries, that should stay the same. Obviously, if you buy players and sell players, it might change. Sponsors, travel expenses. Yeah, I like all this. Only that we're in pounds and not euros. Rolling balance. So every week you'll see your balance go up or down. I like that screen. That's very good. So amenities, obviously that doesn't work. So um, we haven't sold a player yet, have we? Stats and records, league pro trend. Oh, that's cool. I'm guessing that's meant to be 10th or something. I don't know. Weekly averages. Very good. I've never seen weekly average screen um, being put up, so that's brand new. Top scorers, obviously top scorers. Right, I need to change some players' names because I can't pronounce them. So sorry, number one. You're going to be Judge, Alan Judge. Um, who else shall we put in? Hussein Hamilton. These are real Oxford United players of the 80s, so a bit more retro there, retro feel. Hamilton and 14. Uh, Wait a minute. Wasn't Fun got? He was a substitute, so was he in the game? Oh, I think he's an attacker actually. Was he an attacker or a defender? I don't know. So I'm gonna probably put in a an Oxford player who was an attacker and a midfielder to make it a bit more better. There we go. Return to main menu, player lists, view your players, view champ. Okay, he was, yeah, he was kind of midfielder attacker, so that's fine. So that's cool. DV, DV. Does that mean? Oh, that might mean appearances. Chris will have to tell me about that. Now, nothing about Crowther being on the list. Ah, so that's how you do it. Ah, that transfer list players 39,000. Crowther's played not matches. Do you want to sell? Yes. And he got sold. Okay, so he just got sold. So to sell a player, you have to click on the player's name and then like Taylor, and then click on the player's name again. Offers being checked. That's a nice little screen there. Doesn't say which team has bought him though. Just got sold. 66,000. Yep, sold. Now I want to buy a player. Oh, actually, I want to put a youth player in. So I want to put to at least replace one of the midfielders with a youth player. And Jameson. There we go. Jameson's in. There we go. Fitness 5. Skill 2. And now I've got a little bit of money, so I can actually buy a player. I buy a defender actually. Good mixture of names here. Ooh, not really. Yeah, I wanted a younger defender, and I only got a 32-year-old who's okay, and a 27-year-old who's not very good. Got a 16-year-old there. Wow, for 293,250, kind of like a wonder kid. So actually, bid on buy for yeah. Okay, that went a bit quick, but I think there's nice little negotiation screens like something's happening. You have 16,696, that's good. The bankers are reminding you how much you got. You can afford them. Myers Club value their player at 296,917, so it's slightly higher. So I click yes. You now have good. Myers put pen to paper. He will present to your fans days and evening available training and selection at once. Ah, that's good. I like that. There's a lot of nice little additions here saying, making you feel like he's actually joining your club like this, because I've never seen this except for maybe the later Championship Manager games and Football Manager games. He will be presented to your fans later this evening, available for training and selection at once. Click to return. So that's good. I like that. Return to players page then. So return to main menu. Well, we're playing another game, obviously, because I'm looking at the time. It's half an hour already. So next match. So we'll make sure we'll click on that next then and see who we're against. We're against Cardiff, I'm guessing. So we'll look at that. We do need to edit the squad because I think we took the defender out. So let's we need to definitely need new for defender Morrison. Yep. Let's give the kid a game. Take Powell out and put Meyer in. Fit 9. I guess and that's the fit average of 9. Average age 22, so it's actually a very young squad here. So, yeah. So let's back and play match. Now we got a. I didn't notice if the referee changed again. It might have. Play match this time. We'll click the normal styles. Play match. Not much going on in this one. This is going to be a 0-0. Oh, I think that's us. Yay, Maya. Oh, that's the kid. That's the 16-year-old scoring. Oh, a mix up in your defence. That's never good. No, they missed that. Now this is normal speed, remember? Oh, hacked off the line. This is going to be 1-1. They could even win this. Another booking. So there's still quite a lot of bookings in this game, but not as many as it was. 1-1. So, well, Carlisle. Oh, it was Carlisle, not Cardiff. So a good little screen here. Again, it would have been nice to have the match screen a little bit paused so you can look at your goal scorers, just in case, for instance, you're playing the game and you went off or something, and then you came back. Click for results. There we go. Updated table. Again, all done very nicely and very quick. Nice colours as well. Font easy to read. No injuries. That's good. That's always good. We lost 51,000 in this. So we gained 90 odd thousand, then we lost 50,000 in the next game. 500 fans. Just noticing that screen, by the way. So, look at some of these records now. So league progress change. Ah, okay. So every week it goes down. There's more than 15 weeks, obviously, I think. Weekly averages. Here we go again. So the average is 3.5 clear chances. Shots only only two shots on goal average at the moment. That's quite low. Top scorers. So we've got 3 now. Club finances. Obviously, this is all can be now split up again. So there we go. And so as you play the game, more and more goes down. I like this very much because there's a lot of people out there who are into figures and stuff like that. Love to see. That makes just notice that traveling expenses it should be a lot higher because we went away, so that's cool. And yeah, rolling balances. There we go. Yeah, I like this little finance screen. Again, it doesn't happen in many games. Only the most current Football Manager games. Obviously, you see finance screens break down. You don't see it in Spectrum games at all because of the memory. You have to bear in mind that you can't really compare this game to a Spectrum game because this is made for PC. But it does have that Spectrum retro feel. So season results. So obviously, you can click next round, next round. So we're against Harrogate next. Okay, so quite up to date. Harrogate is a League Two side. So let's look at the opponent's skills. So Harrogate actually meant to be very good. So we had mixed results against the other two. So player lists, view your players. So you don't pick your players here. This is just viewing your players. Um, Obviously, Youth Academy program. We can put another youth in if we wanted to, and there's actually a 3 there. Ooh. We need to sell someone first though. So let's sell. We're going to make our squad's going to be very young at this rate. So, So Ralph is going to be sold. So you click on the name, then click on the name again. Go through all the screens here. No bids. Release on free transfer. Ah, it's going to cost you. No. Let's try again. Yes, he's got a bid this time. 142,000. Wow. Yep. It's a nice little bit of a profit there for us. So you've Academy program. Let's get that kid in. McLean. It's an 18 and he's got skill 3. So we've replaced a, yeah, we've got a match. We've got a kid playing. Got two kids playing actually, 16-year-old and 18-year-old. But they'll get experience in the game, I'm sure. So next match then. So players and team, we have to change squad. Now let's look at this referee, Dylan Asbusmerl. I think that's Harrogate. So that might change when. Oh, why did the goalie get unselected there? That's weird. So we might change the formation here. We might get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3 formation because we are not scoring many. Maya has to go because he's unfit, so Powell goes and takes his place. Yeah, fitness levels. I think there's a training screen actually which we haven't tried yet, so we'll do that after we play this game. Yeah, the referee changed again, so that's got to be fixed. Pressure, yes. Playing style, offensive, so changing a bit here. I'm guessing all this changes all the time, so it doesn't stay current. So you have to make changes all the time. So let's play the game. Nice little variation there in the text. There's definitely a lot of bookings in this game. We seem to be making a lot of errors, our side, in this game. Ah, Harrogate got through the offside trap. Your forward's brought down. It's a penalty. Here we go. Hush in the crowd, and the crowd is still noisy. Who scored our penalty? Morris did. He's the defender, isn't he? Okay, half time. So we can make tactical changes, so you can. I'm guessing here. Oh, okay. Oh, is that the only tactical change you can make? So you can't go into your screen and take a player on and a player off. Okay, it's a bit weird. The bookings are still a little bit high here. Equalising goal. No, that wasn't an equalising goal. That was us taking the lead. So a bit of a text error there. But we're winning this one. Power scored 2 goals. No Milo, we're going to lose it now. Or they're going to score. Ball hits the bar. Oops, my cursor's in there. Yeah, I like these match highlights. Um, the only thing is, I wish this screen stayed after the game ends for a little bit, and then you click to go to the next screen. So you can just look at all the goal scorers, especially if you're playing lightning speed, you won't have a chance to see this. Oh, a couple of minutes extra here. Booking again. 97 minutes. No more time. Well, you've had +7. So we dominated the game and we won. We actually won our game. So that's cool. There's results. Table again. Judges. Oh, Judge is injured. Our goalie. How much money did we earn this time? 97,000. Nice. Right. So I think we've seen what we can because I don't want the video to go on too long. Again, it's the 50th episode, so hopefully you guys were expecting it to be a bit longer video because we had to do a longer intro. But overall, grassroots football, definitely there's been a lot of changes since the other beta version we've looked at. The finance screen is definitely more in depth. The match highlights is brilliant. I like it. Great having sound in a game, always good. The text is easy to read. It's nice and colourful. The back screens are nice. It was a pleasant surprise to see the Oxford United badge behind it, and I'm sure for the other clubs you'll get the badge as well. The only thing is that you might have slight copyright issues, but hopefully not. Um, Again, I'm not going to compare this to a Spectrum game because this is a PC game, but it's got that Spectrum feel. The club finance screen again is great. The stats and record screen is good. You can look at all previous weeks, see how you get on. So we've gone up to ninth in the table, for instance. I can see there. The weekly averages screen is always good. I like seeing that, so you can compare season to season if you want to. Top scorers is obviously a must, I think, in games. Um, Seeing your opponents here, and you can see all your opponents by their ratings, if they're higher and if they're not lower, which are good, which are bet sides. So, for instance, the skillful opponents against Harrogate, they're the bet side, and we actually won that. Um, League table obviously is very quick, very colourful. It clearly says where you are. Um, League Division 3 is fine, so I'm guessing Liverpool, Arsenal, all that, and League Division 1, even though it's now Premiership, Championship, all that. But hey, it's not a world ender. Player list is good. I like this screen here. You can edit team names is always good. Edit player names is always good. For your players, um, the only thing is maybe you need to put positions in here, goalies and whatever. But clearly, most of the time, the top is always goalies. These are always defenders. You've got nice little colours here. I'm slightly colourblind, but I can make out these colours quite easily. Um, Transferring is a bit hard to explain on here. How to describe what you have to do. So obviously you have to go to sell players, and then you need to click the player and then click again. That's the only thing I'm slightly worried about, is it doesn't tell you. It might probably do in the instructions though, hopefully, that you have to click the player again and it's been sold. It's good to see all the screens in selling a player, like he's talking to the club, being approved, and then when you buy the player, for instance, on the other side, the player is welcome into the crowd and greeted and everything like that. So that is great to see. There's a lot of improvements in here. There is still things that can be improved on. Slight text problems on the screen, like for instance when Oxford were scored that third goal, it says Oxford just equalised when in fact they actually took the lead. It seems to be a little bit. The bookings are still there, and obviously the referee suddenly changed after you change your squad. Go into squad screen, and for instance, if you don't like the referee, you can go into the squad screen and change your squad, and then go back out, and the referee's changed. So that's just something I'm sure Chris will improve on. But again, please play this game. It's free. I'll exit now actually. So exit. It's free on this website here. Again, griliomalta.itch.io/GRFM. It's a free game. If you can donate, please do. He has spent a lot of time on this, and even if you can go, there's a ZX Spectrum theme, Commodore 64, Amstrad. They'll yeah, and again, this is 0.253 beta, so he's going to spend time improving this. Here's some screenshots, obviously, if you want to see some screenshots. So yeah, definitely download this game, and it'd be interesting to see what you think of this game, and also hopefully, Chris, you like this review. But yeah, I've definitely seen some good improvements on this game compared to the last version. I especially like the background screens and that finance screen and the averages screen. Match highlights is good. It's good to see improvements there. But yeah, it's definitely recommended. And yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, this is the end of the 50th episode. We're nearly going for nearly 45 minutes here, which is quite a long episode. If you're still here, then thank you very much for watching this. And thanks for, if you have already subscribed, thanks for subscribing to this channel. It's greatly appreciated. And we've got some really good things coming on for the next 50 episodes after this, so I'm really looking forward to it. We've got some really big games coming through that especially one which is a sequel to a game, um, the third sequel to a game. So that should be quite obvious what it is, and you'll be interested by my review on that. That's going to be happening very soon. But anyway, this is Donut Donny saying goodbye. I hope you like this review, and speak to you soon. Bye bye, everyone. What are your thoughts about this game? Please let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching this video. Greatly appreciated. If you like this channel, please send me a like or subscribe.